welcome to the Knitting in Them podcast. This is episode 47 in English, and my name is Ivana, and I have a knitting podcast for you. In this episode, I will tell you everything I finished. I casted something new things on, and whips, of course. I am mostly a sock knitter, blankets and shawls, but I have also a cardigan on my needles this time, so I will show you that also. And but first, coffee. I have a coffee in this lovely mug. It's my second cup. I already taped the Dutch podcast before this, and so I'm taking a sip. It is Wednesday, 21 May. Today, the day I record my podcast, and in the Netherlands, I live in the Netherlands, in the east of Holland, and near the German border, in a place called Hengelo. It's beautiful weather. This month it's around 21, 23 degrees every day, sunny and blue skies, so super nice. And I have it a little bit warm because of my age. So sorry for that if you feel me a little bit sweaty. I have also a cup of water in the same. This is the big mug and this is the little one. I love these flowery mugs at this time of year. So yeah, how are you all doing? Are you enjoying spring also? I am a little bit more fan of winter and fall. But I must say this spring is, until now, I think it's really nice because it isn't too warm. We had one warm day, 28 degrees. I think that's too hot, but when it's like this, I'm not complaining. But my favorite season is always fall. That's the one that I love the most. And I think when now I'm getting older, spring is also... the beginning of the spring is also nice. Summer is sometimes a little bit hard for me because it's always too hot, and I don't know, I think August is the longest month of the year. Of course, when is the longest day? Oh no, that's 21 June. So then after 21 June, we are going to get less longer days. So that's good, but in the summertime you always feel that you have to do a lot because it's light and early light, and it's in the evening when you're tired it's still light. So I think that's hard about summer and the weather when it's too hot. But yeah, we have to deal with it. So sometimes I think I can be a little. No, I'm not a person that's getting depressed really quick, but sometimes it can feel a little bit depressing when it's too hot and you don't know what to wear, and that's what I don't like. But yeah, we're here for the knitting and a little bit crochet today. I'm going to show you my finished object, and I'm going to sip my coffee first. So let's start. Now, the first finished object I have is, I did it. I crocheted on it for 2.5 years. Ta-da! This is my granny stripe blanket, all crocheted up from little scraps, leftovers, and I love it. This was such a nice process. I casted this on January 2023, and I saw it with other podcasters, of course. I think I saw it with Jana from Finished Knitting Stories. She made one, and then I thought, oh, that's a good idea for all the leftovers. I did a lot of swaps the last years, so I started here, and I crocheted on it when I felt like it. It was never. I never had the feeling that it was. I have to do this also. No, it was all only when I felt like it. Sometimes I'm a little bit sore shoulder. I have a little bit of sore shoulder from too much knitting, and then crocheting is a good option to do. My blanket is 170 wide, so this is 1 meter 70 and 90 centimeters. No, it's 19 centimeters wide, 90, sorry, this, and it is 170 high. So a little bit higher than myself. I am 166 centimeters. Yeah, and it's all little leftovers. I picked one and I make a knot, leave long tails on it so that I can weave them in later. And sometimes I did a Sunday afternoon only weaving in ends. And the last piece, this was the last piece I did the last few months. And this I had to wove in last Sunday. I did a wove in, how do you say that? All the ends. I did that, and it was yeah, I think I did 2 hours. All the leftovers away, yeah, little ends. So I'm very, very happy. I loved this, yeah, this process. I'm not really a good crocheter, but this is what I can. Oh yeah, I did it on needle hook. So you say hook number 3. Sorry, I don't find the words again. This is number 3 from Clover. This is a nice hook. At first I had another one, but I lost it. I couldn't find it in my house, and then I bought a new one, and now this is the needle. I used a needle 3, and it's all leftover merino 4-ply sock yarn, mostly sock yarn. Sometimes it was a 100% merino or a single. So I love it a lot. It's all scraps, leftovers from mostly swaps I did. I swapped a lot the last 3 years, and that gave me all the variations of colors for this blanket. So that is finished, and I love it. I will put a little footage in at the end from the whole blanket. I put it on my table and I put it on the wash line so you can see it in all its glory. Yay! So yeah, that was the first finished object, and I cast it on some new crochet thing, but I'll show you later. I'm going to drink my coffee and then we'll go on. Yeah, then we have, it's again a mess on this bed, of course, because I did the Dutch one first. These 2 lovely socks I finished. Ta-da! This is the spot sock from Lana Grossa. I got this ball at the end as a present in the Easter yarn swap I had with Truida. This is I think it's hand-dyed yarn from Lana Grossa. And it feels really soft because it's merino, 80% merino and 20 nylon or polyester. I will show the ball band. So I think I casted these on after Easter, the Sunday of Easter, I think, and I finished them last week already. I don't know exactly anymore. I write it down in my knitting journal, but I don't have that here. So that is the first of the second finished object, a pair of socks. Yeah, what else? I'm really loving to knit socks a lot, and so that's what I do. I have a lot of sock balls in my stash, so I have to do. And then the second finished object, that was like a little in-between project. I think I didn't had it on my needles 2 weeks ago, and that are these. I'm so sorry. Wait, sorry, it was stuck in my blanket, these things. Ta-da! Little sneaker socks, scrappy sneaker socks. I think the last time of my last episode, when I was editing, I started these socks. It's a sneaker, yeah, you say in English sneaker sock. I just cast it on. I didn't do a cuff, so I immediately start knitting. I did 16 rounds and then I start the heel flap. That's what I did last year, and it stays on my foot, on my heel, without flipping under. And no, then the gusset decreases, and 60 rounds again for the foot, and then I start the toe and I Kitchener stitch them together. This is, I think I did it in one sock I did in one day, I think, and the second sock I did in 3 days. I think I was finishing these socks in 4 days time, so I love it. That was for now the last scrappy sock project. I did a lot of scrappy socks, and now I thought I will do whole balls for a while, because I did enough scrappies. I have still one scrappy sock on my needle, but I didn't knit on it, so I will not show you. But this is what came in between. And I wear them a lot, also with the warm days in my sneakers when I go walking. It's going to be great. It's working well for me. So that is the third finished object for this week. Yeah, and then I have... I felt like casting on balls and things I have longer in my stash, and this one was one of them. This is the Lana Grossa Meilenwijd. This is cotton, 87% cotton and 13% polyester. This ball was lingering in my stash for I think 3 or 4 years. I don't know it for sure anymore. And last year I wanted to cast them on and I didn't do it. And now I thought I will do it now. I'm not going to wait anymore. But I'm going to make a sneaker sock. So that's this is the start. I did 6 rounds of a little cuff, because I don't want these to roll like the others. And then I did 16 rounds in total, and then I started the heel flap. I made a little start, but that's where it stayed, and I will knit on it when I feel like it. This is on needle 2.5. I think because the ball band set it. Normally I will do 2.25. Why can't I find it again? Oh yeah. I think the ball band said 3 or 3.5. But yeah, that's what I think. It's too loose, so I chose to do 2.5 on my Addi needles. So we'll see how that goes when it's finished. And I think I can, maybe I can get 2 pairs of sneaker socks from this ball, because it's, I think, 420 meters. Oh no, it's less. 360 meters. So I don't know if there is... No, I will make 1 pair. That's enough for me. And it lives in my lovely Pruidel bag I made myself last year. I love this bag. This is a little bit boxy, because of the bottom is a little bit bigger. And when you knit, it stays open and you can take it with you and leave your ball in. So that is my own made Pruidel bag. Oh jongens, I have it so hot, and it's not because it's really hot outside, but I think it's the it's the hormones. Yeah, I always have it quickly hot. I don't know how that that's something I have my whole life. In the summertime, red face, sweaty. That belongs to me, so I'm sorry for that. Okay, then I had a new bag, of course. I got it from, I showed you last time, I think. Got it from door mij met liefde, Lieselot. Lovely Lieselot, she makes bags. Here is Moshi coming. I hope he's a little bit lief. And in that bag is a super nice skein. I got it last year from Jana from Finished Knitting Stories. I made her a project bag and I asked her, can I send you this? And then she said, we can do a swap. So that's what we did. And I did send her some nice things. And that bag. And then I got a big box of all lovely things from her, and I think there were 2 skeins and minis, and it was so nice. And now I thought, Yvonne, come on, cast on that lovely skein. Don't keep it for the show, for the mooi. I always think I like it so much that I don't want to, at first I don't want to knit with it. This is the skein I'm talking about. Super nice, subtle. Yeah, the colors, I love it. And it's a really nice, I will show you the ball band. It's a little bit messy in my, where is die now? I think I left it here. Yeah, here, between my cups. This is the ball band. This is Cat 2 yarns. Jana is selling her yarns, I think, also in Europe. Maybe we can order there. I think it will, yeah, it can. So if you think, oh, what a nice color. I don't know if she has it always in her, in her stash, or how do you say that? In her shop. This is Orchid Garden. It is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, 425 meters, 100 gram. And I think it's knitting up really nice. And I had this ball in my own stash. This is a purple I got from a knitting friend, from Patricia. She dyed it herself for me. And it was fitting really well with this as a cuff. Look, it's nearly like it has to be together, that it belongs together. Now, my needle cozy, sorry, this is the right side, I also got from Jana, and I need them here because needle cozy, or do you say, yeah, that your stitches don't flip off. I casted it on my new needles from Chaigu. And these are 15 centimeters, so you have to be careful, because yesterday one of the needles came out, and then you have to put it back on the needle. I can do that, but it's not my favorite work. So then I thought, oh yeah, I will use my needle cozy, I call it. I don't know. How do you call it? Yeah, that's what I don't come up with the other word. So this is the start of the sock. I love it. It knits up really well. It's super nice yarn. Oh yeah, I had to start it earlier. But yeah, I'm enjoying it super nice. I am enjoying it real time. So yeah, that's what I do. Ta-da! So this will be socks for me, of course. I will keep the things I got from people. I will keep for myself. I don't know. I don't want to give something away that I got from somebody. So this will be in my stash forever, in my sock stash. And I love it. So thank you, Jana, again for your nice yarn. I didn't forget about it, but I wanted to enjoy it before I knitted it. I have another lovely skein. I will make something. I think I'm going to make a one skein thing once, but that's for the future. And I have minis also. So yeah, but the first one is on the needles, and I love it. So that is another sock width. And the bag fell on the floor. This lovely bag from Lieselot, she made for me. Especially we did a bag swap, so that was also very nice. With handles and a drawstring. Ta-da! Yeah, now I have to put it back in the needle cozy, because otherwise podcasting is nice to do, but what I don't like is that everything is on my bed now, and I'm normally I won't put it back because I think I have to talk and I have to go on, and now I think no, Ivana, you have to put it back in the needle cozy because otherwise the stitch is flipping off. Oh no, this was the front side, and I will put it back in the bag. But I don't have enough space to put everything down. Ja, it worked. Ta-da! Even kijken, wat heb ik nog meer opgezet? Oh ja, then I got Adriella, is a Dutch, also a Dutch podcaster. Lovely Adriella. I met her on Knit to Purl To, and we look at each other's videos. She had a ball opal yarn, and that's that one I was looking for a long time. So I asked her if she didn't do anything with it, maybe I can buy it from her, but she said no, that's not possible because I got that ball from a knitting friend. And then I thought, yeah, that's okay, that I totally understand. But then she said, Ivana, I'm going to Austria, always for a ski holiday, and in Austria I can look for you if I can find one of those balls. So that's what she did, and she found one. Opal Joy. I saw it once with Lisa from 72 Stitches. She had a red one, I think, and I thought, oh, I will try to find myself a ball of Opal Joy. I think this is an older one, so it's not I don't know, maybe some websites you can get your hands on it. And that came Saturday. Ta-da! And look, I'm already this far. I don't know. I love the differences in how it knits up. Let's say that. So this was Opal Joy, color 9981. So if you think, oh wow, I love it, I'm going to try to get my hands on it. Maybe you can Google it. That's what I always say. But Adriella is living in the Netherlands, but not so close to me. So then she asked me, Ivana, should I give it to she met somebody on a handwerk, a knitting day, and that lady lives nearby by me. Should I give it to Rut so she can give it to you? So that's what she did. And last Saturday I saw Rut and she gifted me the ball, but Adriella wouldn't be Adriella if she packed it lovely for me. It came in this lovely basket. Do you say basket? Kratje zeggen wij. And she gifted me a little envelope with stickers for our journals. There was a little opal mini with it. I love these colors. And 3 tea bags. And a thrift shop mug from Albert Heijn. Super nice pink. Yeah, I love it. And there was little stitch markers. These I also have in blue. That I gifted Jana to me last year. So maybe I will use this for my TPNs. I will try that later. And there were labels for to make on your knitted garments, and a lovely ribbon. So that was a really nice surprise that it came in with lovely extras. Thank you, Adriana. It was not necessarily, but it's always nice. This is the ball, and loving the sock a lot. I couldn't stop yesterday. Well, I do 64 stitches, 14 rounds of cuff. The leg is in total 14 centimeters, and I knit them on 2.25 millimeter needles. That's what I usually do. Heel flap and gusset. And I love opal yarn a lot. I have to say, this is always flying from my needles. I don't know why, but super nice. So that is another sock, new casted on sock. I think I casted on 4 socks. Yeah. And yesterday, the last one I casted on. It's also a ball of sock yarn, of a skein of sock yarn from Wol met Verve. I had for a long time in my stash, and now I thought it's time to cast it on. I wind it up by hand because it was all in. It didn't work on my wool winder, and I don't like the wool winder. I am always having fights with that thing, and I thought, yeah, it was immediately. Didn't work. The skein from Jana was perfect, nothing on the hand, but this one was a mess, so I thought I will do it by hand. And this is what I have until now. Die hem weg. Tada! Yeah. Oh yeah, and that was this skein. Where is that ball band now? I think it's a sport weight. I don't know anymore where it is. Where I left it. Sorry. I think this is a sport weight. The yarn is thicker, and on the ball band it says needle 3 or 3.5. And then I thought, and it was less meters on, so I chose to do 2.5 because I'm a loose knitter. That's what I found out lately. I did 60 stitches instead of 64 because otherwise the socks were too wide. So we'll see how that goes. Normally I do always 64 stitches, and now I try to do because of the thread is a little bit thicker, the yarn. So yeah, I think I like it. I like the pink. I don't like the blue spots. It's a little bit like, yeah, somebody spill inked. But yeah, we'll see how it looks when it's ready, when it's knitted up more. But it knits good. It knits up fine, so that's good. I'm sorry, I don't know where the ball band is. It's a little messy here. I always say that. Why? And I said, when the podcast is finished, I think, oh yeah, there is it. There it is. Sorry. Oh. That were my 4, heb ik ze allemaal laten zien? Ja. My 4 new cast-ons from 4 new socks. And I have one lingering sock whip I want to show you. It's in my Easter bunny bag from Birdie and Puppets. And this is the takeaway sock, I call it, because I always take it with me when I'm going mostly to my dad's house. Ta-da! And these ones I'm knitting on the little Chaigu circular needles. What I was finding out that I'm knitting a lot tighter than when I'm knitting on a normal 2.25 dpns. It's a little, yeah, I think it's really nice. It looks heel, hoe zeg je dat nou? Strakker, tidier. But then I was at the point that I had to do the heel flap, and I did it at first with the little needles, and I think if you more, if I do it more often, it will go well. But on a certain moment, I thought, oh no, it's not going to go well. I'm going to take my DPNs and do the heel flap on DPNs, and then I'm starting later again with the circular needles. But then I found this out. I find out that I'm knitting a lot looser. Looser when I'm knitting with DPNs. If you see, this is really fine, and this is a little bit looser. So that was a little bit a pity. I thought, oh, that's not nice. But yeah, the way you have to use these little, yeah, it's still not my favorite, but I'm getting better at it. So I will go on with it. So you don't have so much space to pick your, for my left hand. That's the thing I have to get used to it, but I like it enough to go on. So yeah, what I like about these little needles that you can take them easily with you. So maybe I will try to knit one pair every time on my little circular needles. So that is what I wanted to show you. Do you want to see the ball band? If it's in the bag, no. Oh yeah, this is hertje garn. I bought it in London by Beautiful Knitters, color number 10. Yeah, and it is 70% wool, 75% wool, 25% polyamide, 100 gram for 420 meters. So yeah, super nice. It knits up really nice, and yeah, we'll see how it goes the next weeks. I have a few sock bibs more, but I didn't knit on them. The one is dark brown. I didn't feel like it, and I have a scrappy sock still on my needles, but I didn't knit on it since the last podcast. So this is the second sock, so it will be finished sooner or later. And I didn't knit on the yellow sock because I didn't feel like it. I felt like casting on new socks a little bit more for the summer and sneaker socks, and that's the reason why. Yeah, and then even denken, we have the garter-marler. I have a garter-marler knit along going on. It started last Thursday, 15 May, and it's going to go on until 31 June. So you can still participate if you want. I'm making it from leftovers from my Vertices Unite shawl and my Coco Dynamo. Now these are a few balls. And I had a dark brown for the cuffs. Oh yeah, this is my bag also from Door Mij met Liefde. I bought this one 3 years ago or so. This is one of my first, also one of the first project bags. I love it a lot. This one's a little bit bigger, so my garter-marler is fitting in. Yeah, and the rest of the balls, the stash balls, are in this bag with the hummels. How do you say that in English? Hummels? And this is my brown for the cuffs. Super nice color. And here are all the other leftovers. That is going to come, hopefully it's enough, in my garter-marler. We'll see that. Yeah, I started also 15 May. Oh, sorry, jongens. And I'm trying to do every day one repeat. I don't want to knit on it alone all day long, so that's the reason why I chose to do every day a few rows, and then I can work on my other things also. This is always so annoying. All the yarns on it. Sorry, I'm a little bit irritated today. Look, this is how far I've got. La la. I love it. It's a really nice knit. I knit it 2 years ago, garter-marler, but that one was too big, so I was thinking, what size do I want to make? So I choose to do size 3 now, because I don't want them to be too sloppy and too wide. And maybe, yeah, I'm going to measure before I'm going to decide. And maybe when I measure and I think, that's too tight for me, I will do size 4. But I think I will leave it at size 3. It's super easy yeah, when I was knitting this, I thought, oh yeah, now I know how lovely this pattern is. And if you have a lot of stash yarns, it's a really good stash buster. So this is how far I am, and we'll see. Every day, five times up and down. That's what I want to do, and I see when it's finished. It's not a race, it's a knit along. So if you knit with me, please give a comment in the comment box. I'm very curious where you at, and nice that you knit along with me. So that's the garter-marler. I forgot one thing. I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's me again. I forgot the stripes shawl. Ta-da! It lives in this bag from Hobby Bags. Frida Kahlo. With the Frida Kahlo. This is also a nice tote bag. Lovely fabric inside. And this is my stripes shawl. Painting stripes shawl from Stephen West. Normally you would knit it in a base main color and then all the colors you want, but I do it in black alpaca yarn from Drops and 3 shades of gray. So in the first, wait, I have to see where the end is. Yeah, in the first panel I used a lighter gray. The middle gray is this. Then this is the darker anthracite gray, and in the third panel there will be the lightest gray, and then I'm combining it with black. This is a really long section 2, but you have to do short rows, wrap and turn. Is this wrap and turn? Nee, German short rows, and yeah, I'm now at the point that I can, yeah, the rows are very short now. So I did every week, every day 2 stripes, I think. But yeah, it have to be until the end. So I think I have now 100 stitches on my needles, and every background when you, how do you say? Wrong side row, you go back and then you have 1 stitch less. So yeah, I love it a lot because it's getting really big. That's always nice, that you when the fabric is getting bigger and bigger, but it's not done yet. But I will try to do it also every day or every other day, that it will will grow, because there's also a section 3, and that's not the biggest section, but it's also not really small. So hopefully this is finished in the beginning of the fall, September, hopefully before, but sorry, but we'll see. So this is my stripe shawl, painting stripe shawl from West Knits, Stephen West. Stephen West is, well, my favorite. It's one of my favorite pattern knitwear designers. And today is only Stephen West patterns. And the socks are just vanilla socks normally. Oh, that was it for the knitting. And then I was sitting and knitting Saturday night, I think. And then Lieselot from Door Mij Met Liefde had a sales moment with her project bags, and I was planning to buy one, but then I saw this fabric and I thought, yeah, that's what I have to have. This is really something I need in my project bag stashing. With the socks, oh, I love this fabric. So I bought the small one. This is a small one, so I'm very happy with my new bag, and my opal ball is in it. So I have 3 bags from Lieselot in use. Ta-da, drawstring, and not too big and not too little. Yeah, this is one of my favorite bag sizes. Super nice. So that was my purchase this week. I think that was it for the knitting. I'm going to tell you something about my health. One of the Dutch knitting ladies made, it's via, I don't know if you know it, via Strava. It's an app, an active app, and she called that group Breiblokje om. So Breiblokje om, how do you say that in English? Knitting walk or something, knitting walk in your neighborhood. So we can join that, and you can make a profile on it, and the challenge is to go every day for a walk. I love to walk. I do it often, but I don't do it often enough. Sometimes it's 2 weeks later and I think, oh yeah, I wanted to walk, but I forgot. And sometimes I do it weekly, but I want to do it daily, because last March I was in London, and I have, of course, my back pain, but I think, I hope I will walk every day at least 15 minutes, half an hour. That's the challenge for me, that I feel fitter when I am going to England this summer. I'm going to visit Roel. She's a lovely knitting friend, and she lives in Manchester. She's a health coach also. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. My challenge for myself is to feel fitter when when I'm there, and that when I'm in London 3 days after I go also to London, that I can walk more easily than last time. So yeah, and the reason, it's a little bit a combination of things. So I wanted to walk more, but I wanted to eat healthy again. Last winter I wanted to do that also, but it didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't succeed. I snacked too much, and I gained weight, of course. It's never going to be, I don't know. My kilos are always coming back when I'm not paying attention enough. I think you know what I mean. So Roel has got a YouTube channel. She makes little YouTube films, videos from about 10 minutes, and it goes over how can you improve your health. She's officially from Holland. She lives in England for more than, I don't know, I think more than 35 years. And that's her job. She works at the NHS as a health coach. And she makes videos on her channel every week with tips how you can do it. So her channel is The Real Health Thing. I'm going to put it here in the screen and in the description box. So if you like to follow her, do it, please do it. Because what is she doing now? She's going to tell you also, after the health talk, she's going to show you some knitting, because Roel is also a knitter. And then she shows what she's working on. And last weekend she went to a yarn festival in Buxton, and she filmed a little bit, so that's really nice. It's a combination of health and knitting. So go to her channel and subscribe, and you can see what Roel is doing. And it helps me a lot for little tips to improve my health and eat healthier and eat less trash, like we say. I lost 3 kilos since February, so I'm very happy with that, but I want to lose more, of course. But the main thing for me is, of course, less kilos is always better, but I want to feel better. From the inside, I want to feel better, I want to improve it. And so all the things, the breiblokje om, eat healthy, and walking is helping me with that. So maybe it's a tip from Flip for you to join us and to watch and subscribe to the channel from Roel. So that is what I wanted to tell you. Next Sunday here in Enschede is a new, like a craft circle. It's called the Craft Circle. It's a little, I think there are a lot of Henda yarn company standing there, so that's really nice. I'm going to go there. Think with my sister, and when she's not feeling it, I'm going alone. So that is my plan, and I will film, of course, for the weekly vlog, and you see a little bit next week. No, that was it, I think, for this week. I will thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you didn't do it yet, and yeah, leave a comment. I love to read it. I have a few people who always do that, so thank you for that. It's really, I appreciate it really. And yeah, see you next week with a weekly vlog. Have a nice knitting week. Thank you for watching. Doei! Yeah, that's me again. I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. I had a new cast on, a new crochet project cast on, and that's this triangle, all again with scrappies, little scrappies from all leftovers. I started this Sunday, and that's my new crochet project. And I forgot to tell you, I was cleaning here up, and I thought, oh yes, of course, this is what you also wanted to tell. I do it the same way with needle hook 3 from Clover, and yeah, make a knot, put a new color on, and go on. So that is my new scrappy project with crochet. I forgot to tell you, and that's why I came back. I was hanging outside the wash, and I thought, oh, I forgot something. So that was it. Doei!